Hi, good day to you, Capricorn. This is a general reading for you for your Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Capricorn, as you can see, all your cards are laid out here, and you wouldn't believe what had happened earlier. I had done your reading and sorted everything out, and only to have everything bomb out. So I had to do it again and reset the cards. And so this was done previously, so it's just me relaying out the cards and starting again with this. And I think very much this is really what your reading is about. Capricorn is about you needing this restart, almost like a reboot. We have the first card that had come out was a man holding a heart. So this, if you're a strong masculine energy, this could be yourself. Or you could be having this masculine energy coming towards you who's very loving, very kind, giving you this love and attention that you so desire, so need. And underneath that, you had the Sun. You had the Sun in reverse. You had the Magician and the Fool in reverse. Cards were all reversed. And we see that some of you could have been hoping that this love situation was going to be the new beginning, something great. We see also that there's a little bit of self-doubt that has come in here, that even though this was a promise of a new beginning, things are going to be better for you. You are going to have happiness in the space that you so desired. Those promises made. We see that there is this disappointment that came through. You could have felt that you were betrayed, that you were lied to, that you weren't given all the information, that what was promised did not happen. Then we see you have, I'm just going to read this in layers. Then we see you have blossoming abundance. You have blossoming abundance. And with blossoming abundance, okay, it's almost like the spookies are busy playing and interfering with all of us today. Okay, underneath blossoming abundance, this was like this promise of this new beginning of things happening for you. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Hanging Man. So we see there is this promise. There were words spoken, there were promises made to you, and you were looking towards this future of things working out and things being better for you, or you had this expectation of good news, and it required you to really change your opinion about things. It required you to be open-minded and positive. So we see that you feeling all of this. We see that you are hoping for all of this, and this is just not happening for you. I guess Escom is messing around with us again. Oh dear. I'm still just going to continue. So we have that. And then we've got the Thinking Woman in reverse. This could very well be you or somebody in your space that is not being very generous of thought. It's also you being aware that you could be misled by a strong feminine energy where the advice is not exactly very good for you. And we see you going through some confrontational situations. Could be a disconnection in a relationship. Things that are not working out. Maybe the relationship where was about promises made that were not kept. And you've got this Hermit Virgo energy. There could be, like I said, this breakup in this relationship and you needing to redefine yourself. To think about what is it that you need and what is it that you want out of life as you move forward. So let us go through the next layer of cards that I had pulled out for you. So I hope this is not too overwhelming for you right now with the way this is done. And you are getting the message that is meant for you, Capricorn. I really felt it was an important message, and even though I've had to do it like this so that I can get it across to you, I hope that I can rely on your understanding as to why everything is so not good. You have the Nine of Wands and you have the Emperor energy. And we see with this energy here on the sun. It's like you're tired. You're really tired about, the false promises that were made. You're tired about the defeat that you've had to face. And you've actually had to pull yourself together. You had to be very strong. You had to rise above the situations. You had to be in a headspace where you couldn't allow your heart to rule. You couldn't allow your heart to navigate what should be done and what shouldn't be done. And that's really was really just disappointing for you that you had to be in this position. And sometimes in life, we don't want to find ourselves in these places, but we do find ourselves because of circumstances, choices that were made in the past. We see here with the Magician where you've become so disempowered. Could be, some of you could have lost work contracts. You could have lost, things that you were proud of with regards to your income, things just falling apart, where you realized there was a stage where you were so creative, you were making things happen, you were proud of what you were doing, you were feeling so successful, but now you're not feeling that. If anything, this is discontentment. And you've got the Lovers upright, you've got it reversed here. So it's Gemini energy coming through. Some of you could be finding that the work situation, the financial situation is impacting your love situation. And that could be, it comes down to choices. The Lovers used to be known as choices in the old days. So it's you having to make choices with regards to this relationship. It's really, you can't get so emotionally involved. You really have to become more practical. You see, with the Fool reverse, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reversed. It's a case of a lot of you have been feeling as though you've been putting in all of this effort and you've got nothing to show for it. You've been giving all your love, all your attention. You've been so grateful and practicing this gratitude in your life, and you're just trying, but it's to almost like no avail. And you could be in this place where you're not sure if your thoughts are confused. You're not sure if your dreams and your hopes are just, it's not becoming a truth for you. You could be feeling so disillusioned with life. You could be feeling as though you can't trust yourself anymore. And as you're going through these fundamental changes, part of you is feeling as though you don't want to be giving of yourself to other people. You could be feeling as though, I need to share of myself, but I don't really want to share of myself. I don't want to be giving of myself. Some of you could be feeling, I'm tired of being the one that's always giving, always having to compromise. And that could be something that some of you are going through right now. This fear and this attitude of anxiety to say, I don't always want to be the one that's giving. And it happens. Sometimes it could just be people that are not upholding their promises to you as well. There's people, could be yourself as well, that you're not using your finances in a very good way. You could be financially irresponsible. You've got to be so mindful of not getting caught up in greed and be getting involved in a love situation or being involved with somebody where it's just about money and about what the things that money can do, and becoming spiteful and just being worried about obsessing about finances. Yes, I know we need money to make things go around, and it's so, and it's a necessity in life. But when you become so obsessed about it, you lose the finer points of life, and you also end up losing your own grace, your own dignity. You become spiteful, you become mean, you become resistant to change. You could be becoming grasping as well, and you need to be so aware of all of these things. This is like a series of choices, Capricorn, that has been made, that is bringing you to this situation. And you need to be very practical with yourself now. And you need to overcome these ways. Some of you could be having other feminine energies around you that could be very spiteful towards you, could be very mean towards you. And you could also have feminine energies that are very kind and very generous. There could be cooperation as well. So you need to be very mindful of who is around you and what is happening around you. There could be some issues with regards to promises made within a family and family finances, where on one level there's this obligation where people feel that they are owed, and you could feel that you are also owed. But there's this issue with regards to family and money. And you're feeling very betrayed about this. And this betrayal seems to be going deeper and deeper for most of you. It could be costing you a lot more than what other people realize. And you really are at wit's end. We see, once again, relationships breaking down. We see that words have been spoken, things have been said, and people are unreliable. You are having to deal with things that you did not expect to deal with. There's a lot of lack of focus, a lot of disappointment for many of you. And you need to understand that some of these things are maybe just beyond your control right now, and you need to accept that. That even though some of you may feel that you want to take some time for some spiritual reflection, dig deeper into that, to try to find which way to go, your path, to find the way forward, because you really are at wit's end. Some of you may not know what it is that you need to do. You have no balance in your life. Your wishes are not coming true. Everything seems to be so stagnant for you. You're facing this impasse where things are not working out. So what started off as very promising, what started off as very helpful, did not end up like that. The cards that I had shuffled previously from the Sacred Traveler was watching clouds. Maybe this is a wonderful time to just, pause with everything that's happening and all the chaos and the dysfunction, the fact that you are also losing yourself in this drama of life. You need to just take a moment to just relax. You need to draw yourself together. You need to create this vision for yourself and look at faraway places. You've got this, get ready for new horizons. You need to look beyond what you see right now. You need to look at the bigger picture, vast vistas, expand your horizons. So don't look, if the answers that you are seeking are not in your immediate space, you need to take this time out. You need to take this time out to regroup, rethink what it is that you need to do, Capricorn. You need to look at maybe your answers and the solutions that you need are beyond the horizons that you have now set for yourself. You need to look beyond that. You need to look further and wider, and you will find the answers that you need. The Starseed card that I had drawn was Earth Pulsing. It's a beautiful card. Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time in nature. As you see this card, you see the figure who's just lying here and trying to absorb nature, trying to absorb and be one with nature. And this is how you need to be as well, Capricorn. You cannot get caught up in drama and trauma and everything else that's going around. You need to bring peace and harmony into your life. You need to connect with your inner self. You need to connect with those around you. You need to connect with, almost like connecting with Mother Nature. Going outside and just feeling the sun on your face, feeling nature, feeling one with the universe, and putting out this good intentions for yourself, feeling that you have this creative energy. And by just bringing this calm into your life and into your space and into your being, Capricorn, you'd be able to move forward and make better choices for yourself. So Capricorn, my apologies once again for the fact that everything was so distorted, but I do hope that you got the message that was meant for you. And if this message was meant for you and this reading resonated for you, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Please take care, Capricorn. Until next time, goodbye.